Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on ML. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he barehands it to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Here's Tommy Pham.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
Kiner-Falefa on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. That ends the frame. So one left. Bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, number 14. Puts a bunt down, right side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Jake Mangum, the next to hit. There's the strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Ripped to short. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. Now 2 out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that they'll.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Strand just the one, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And here is Spencer Horwitz. That one's in there. Strike one. Horwitz
0-1.
hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering upstairs. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. There's the strike. Pepio. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's towards center. Mangum sizes this one up. 2 up, 2 down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And that's in there at the knees. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental? And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Ashcraft back to work. And that is out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Yandy Diaz now. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Agustin Ramirez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
So bases all loaded up. Meisner digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, bases full. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. The center fielder, Jake Mangum. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Foul ball there. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jared Triolo now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the batting order turns over. Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Right side, Bae. To first, and a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. Swinging a foul straight back. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. In the air out to center. And that's a base hit. Lau at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Wow.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that one for strike 1. Out over at first with 1 away. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Grounder might be 2. Bay to second, and that's 2. No runs on 2 base hits. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
This one high in the air to left center. Mangum pulls it down, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Horowitz takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Walked his first time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pham sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sawinski, long run, makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pepio back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That to right. Lowe makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Brian Reynolds here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
He goes down looking. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the shortstop, number 14.
Chandler Simpson.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. That's a bunt single. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. 0 for 2 in this one. Here goes the runner. Squirts away a little bit. No throw, safe at second. And now a man into scoring position. That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And that one sliced foul. Aranda in his second season, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside.
throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Aranda checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Next to bat will be the Rays' four-hitter, Junior Caminero. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Comes a 2-2. Caminero tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Out to center. Sawinski makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 3-zip.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI.
Now
good job to get that running from third.
Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Wow.
1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's down and away. Stays alive. Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. And we're back. And now Henry Davis. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Jared Triolo. Just missed. That's in there. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now the 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ramirez brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the
Back
Pirates.
down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yohan Ramirez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Rips one to right. McCutchen makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Chase Sugar appears to be getting loose. Nicholas also throwing. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Davis gathers, throws to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Inning over. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Pham.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. This to third. Tosses across to first, and 2 away to start the seventh. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. And that one finds its way through. Spencer Horwitz will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Sawinski off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close but called a ball. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's McCutchen.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now, Brian Reynolds. A little bit low. 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 2-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
We're back in a new pitcher here.
Start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nicholas. This is his first appearance of the season. Meisner stands in now, looks at that one inside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swings through that.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
1-1. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a curve misses outside. Check swing, no appeal. Full count, 3-2. That's out to center field. Sawinski corrals it. 1 down. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Strike 1.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
And strike 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the
Jake
center
Mangum
fielder.
next to hit for the Rays.
Mangum.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out.
No strikes.
Throw to second. Tag out at second.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hey.
Ooh, Baya.
2 balls,
You got to remember
1
to take
strike.
the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
You tie a guy up
2
like
balls,
that, you're
2
feeling
strikes.
like you are in command. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
batting,
secondary
the
lead.
first
So ball
baseman,
down the line
Jonathan.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Garrett Clevenger on to pitch here.
These are the spots
Now pitching
relievers
for the
really
Rays,
make a name for themselves.
number
Late
60.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a foul out of play. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Now batting,
Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. That one fouled off.
The Rays up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Hit in the air, left field, Meisner. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chase Sugar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Swinging a foul straight back. Aranda on at first, nobody out. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dowry Moretta up and loosening in the pen.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Oh, 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Two outs. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Tim. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1's the count. Hey! 0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
A little bit high, maybe. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
High fly ball out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Sawinski in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2.
Well, they didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Pirates down to their final strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 down, nobody on. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
We got full count.
Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark.